Hello friends, Iceberg with Dillon Brothers Harley Davidson, and today I'm going to take you through a walkthrough of this fully loaded 2017 Harley Davidson Dyna Lowrider. All right, I'm going to start this off, and you may have seen some of my other videos as well. The Lowrider is absolutely my favorite Harley Davidson ever produced, with the exception of the bad boy, which you just can't find. But these you can find, and we've got them right here. I have personally owned, I'm on my third Lowrider. So I've owned a couple Street Bobs, and now my third Lowrider. I have a 2018 Softail Lowrider, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about this 2017 Dyna Lowrider. Let's go ahead and move to the engine on here, where you have the 103 cubic inch V-twin engine. This, of course, is going to be air-cooled. You have a 6-speed transmission on this motorcycle, and the final drive on this bike is belt. What I love so much about the Dyna Lowrider is that not much on this has changed since it came into the market in 1977. Just a very slammed-down, cool, minimalistic motorcycle. Once again, if you see my videos, you know what's coming. You have spokes on this bike, and I love spokes. They should be on every motorcycle, but they are not. Up front, you're going to have the 19-inch all-spoked front wheel, and on the rear, you have the 17-inch also all spoked wheel on there. Just adds a real nice contrast. I love the nostalgic 70s style look that completes these motorcycles. Nice thing on this particular Dyna as well, lots of chrome on here to also feed off that old school 70s style. As you can see, that whole front end is all chromed, and then the famous over the headlight chrome piece over the headlight nacelle. Love that piece on there. It has been a staple since 1977. Moving in from that, you do have some additions of some smaller risers. I believe these are about 4-inch risers, and they have a bend that is pulled back to the rider, kind of pulling back these drag style handlebars for a very nice comfort on here. I did take this motorcycle out for a quick rip. I felt my arms were in a great position on it. Nice little bend and kind of slung low. Gave me incredible handling on this motorcycle. Speaking of handling, moving down where you have the mid controls. I am an enormous fan of mid controls on these motorcycles. I feel that you get the absolute best weight displacement and center of gravity having those mid controls there. Really allow you to get aggressive in corners, and it is also nice for comfort. But on this particular motorcycle, to add to the comfort factor, if you are a little bit taller, taking longer rides on this bike and you want to stretch out, it does have the addition of the highway pegs that are mounted to the frame on there. So for those longer rides, you can really stretch out on this motorcycle and feel nice and comfortable. Let's move down and talk about a few more of the add-ons, especially some of the engine upgrades on here. As you can see, you have that large Screamin Eagle intake system in there, just pulling that air into this engine, and then pushing all that air out is this incredible 2-into-1 all chromed out Vance and Heinz exhaust. This exhaust looks fantastic on this motorcycle and sounds fantastic. I am going to take the opportunity right now to go ahead and fire this bike up so you can hear that 2-into-1 Vance and Heinz. As you can hear, even though I'm sure the microphone doesn't necessarily do it justice, that Vance and Heinz exhaust sounds amazing. I myself put Vance and Heinz on all of my motorcycles. I absolutely love the way they look and the way that they sound. Let's go ahead and talk about a little bit more of the comfort factor and nice setup on this bike. This is one of my favorite stock seats that Harley has ever put out. Comes on these Dyna lowriders. You have that nice old school look with the pleats in there and the stitching, but then the comfort factor of this nice lower back support system here, which also helps keep you on the bike when you're super getting after it. And I very much like the nice chrome little inlay with the Harley Davidson logo right in the seat. As you can see, this is also a 2-up ready seat, so you have the ability to put a passenger on here right away. You do also have the passenger pegs and then a quick detach sissy bar on the back as well for your passengers' comfort and to also help keep them on the bike when you're super getting after it. This is just a super clean and beautiful 2017 Dyna lowrider. As it sits on our floor, it has 34,694 miles on it. So it has been ridden, but it has also been very well taken care of, and it has gone fully through our service shop and needs absolutely nothing except a new rider to take it down the road. And if you are local in Omaha, Nebraska and would like to see this 2017 Dyna lowrider up close and in person, please stop out at Dillon Brothers Harley Davidson today. Come talk to any of our sales staff. They are all happy to help you out. If you are watching this on YouTube and are interested in this motorcycle, there will be links to the website below so you can check it out for yourself. And for an average starting cost of around $600, you can get a bike shipped like this from our door to your door. And as always, from the entire Dillon Brothers Harley Davidson family, thank you so much for checking out our videos. And always remember, gear up, ride safe. Thanks a lot.